I know. Just looking at your logo, I'm not sure. You might have used maybe the pencil tool to make this. This is definitely too sketchy, and too thin of lines for a logo. I would say going with a mountain graphic is fine. I would say coming up with a better font pair. I would stay away from this font. I'm not quite sure. We have a different version of Illustrator. What is this? Comic Sans. I would stay away from Comic Sans. It's kind of a joke in the graphic design industry that Comic Sans is one of the ugliest fonts. So, you know, maybe go with something a little bit more strong looking. For mountain, and then marketing could be maybe like, you know, something a little more scripty, still legible but scripty. You know, you can use Adobe fonts if you go to find more. If you go to filter here, it's this filter graphic. Sometimes it takes a while to initializing because it's connecting to the web. But if we go to the filter icon, once it actually initializes, we can go to like script fonts and just look through the script fonts. This one's pretty nice because it's still bold. So if we like this, we can activate it. I actually already have this one activated. Adderly Pro, but you have to click activate this little box here, and sometimes you have to do it a couple times to make it work, and also remember the name of it. So this is Adagey script, JF regular. If I go here, you know, try to find it in your actual font list. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you have to click on it twice or 3 times to make it actually stick, but you know, maybe something like that would be good. And I would actually put these things together. I wouldn't separate out the words, because your eye likes to have related things together in close proximity. I would say let's scrap this, and I would go online for a mountain graphic. You know, look up on Google Images or Pexels. You can go to Tools, Size, you know, maybe large. This is on Google Images. You know, you could find a nice mountain graphic that you like. Maybe this road one. This one's kind of nice, but maybe something with some trees. This one's pretty basic. Might be too basic. There's a lot of different ones. I would keep it relatively simple, if possible, and you could put it inside of a shape like this even. So, I mean, I would look for something simple. You can even type in simple mountain graphic and hopefully find something that you like. This one's not bad. I don't love it, but it's not bad. This one's not bad. It does have the watermarks, so you might want to stay away from some of these that have watermarks. This one has quite a few different options. I'm not liking any of them. But anyway, you could probably spend a long time looking for the right mountain graphic. Something that's black and white is going to probably trace a little bit better in Illustrator. Let's go with this one. I right-clicked on it, or control-clicked on it on the Mac. I'm going to save it to my downloads. Go into here, into Illustrator. Let's do a file place. Should bring in the graphic. It's in my downloads, so I'm going to grab that. I'm going to click and hold down on my cursor until I get it into the size I want, and then let up. And then I can go over here in the Properties panel with it selected with the black arrow tool, and we can go to Image Trace and Black and White Logo. And then the second step would be to push Expand. You have to push Expand if you want to get those anchor points to show up. I'm going to go to the black arrow tool again. If we move this out, you can see that it brought in a white background into our image trace, which we don't want. But if we grab the white arrow tool, we can grab specific shapes, and we can delete that white background anyway. There's still some white on here that maybe we don't need. So I'm going to use the white arrow tool, not the black one, to delete those specific shapes. You might have to push delete on the keyboard more than once. And then we can push shift on our keyboard and just size this up while pushing shift the whole time so it doesn't distort. So maybe something more like this would be more successful. I suggest going with that. And remember to name your Noah logo design BWs, because this is the black and white version. And then once you get your black and white version looking the way you want to, you do file save as, and you save it with CMYK at the end of the file name. And I want an AI and JPEG of each, the black and white and CMYK, so you'll have 4 files total. Make sure to export out file export, export as. When you export out your JPEG files, make sure to check this use artboards checkbox, put it on JPEG, make sure this looks a little better, export it, and let's put it in CMYK high resolution JPEG file. This can be on maximum and push OK. That's how I want you to export out your JPEG files, so that they're high resolution CMYK JPEGs. And yeah, that is basically my feedback for you.